Thank you for joining me. Um, it's the 18th of September, and welcome to this wellbeing session. I'd like to share some ideas and approaches on doing what's right for you. If you have your mic on, would you mind just switching it off? Thank you very much. That's lovely. On the screen, we can see the September harvest moon. And the harvest moon, if you're not aware, is the full moon that occurs when closest to the autumn equinox. And it's called the harvest moon because it indicates the end of summer and the early autumn harvesting time for farmers. And this year, the harvest moon is going to be on the 29th of September, so next week. And hopefully we will have clear skies for what is a beautiful natural thing that we'll be able to see. Here is the Action for Happiness calendar for Self-Care September, as it's known. Action for Happiness, the mission is to help people create a happier world. And today's action is to ask a trusted friend to tell you what strengths they see in you. And it's quite an unusual action, but one that can really reap benefits, because when we hear how other people think about us, it can be quite fascinating, and especially if you're a little bit hard on yourself, if you spend a bit of time ruminating about all your faults and the things that don't go as well as you'd like them to, that actually when somebody else says, "Oh, you're amazing, you're funny, you're kind," all these things that, to hear these things can be a very positive, life affirming experience. So maybe there's someone at work who you could ask today. Now, it sounds a bit much, doesn't it? But why not? Why not do it? Just go, "Am I all right? Am I a normal person?" and see what they say. The other way to do this is maybe you take the opportunity to contact someone and let them know their strengths, even if they've not asked you to, because it's always nice to receive positive news, and especially when it's unprompted. So there's a little task for you today, and let's see how that goes down. So yes, it's Self-Care September, and what I'd like to do with you today is share some ideas on things that you can do to look after yourself, but all of them are free. So you don't have to pay anything. You might have to pay, your bus fare to get somewhere, but generally these are all for free. There are lots of people who are suffering at the moment with particular anxiety disorders, and in the UK, according to research by the Health and Safety Executive, there's more than 8 million people at any one time who are experiencing an anxiety disorder. And it may be that some of us on this call today are showing signs of work-related stress or depression or anxiety. And what we can do is that we can try to look after ourselves. Don't rely on anybody else. Let's do this for ourselves. So good mental well-being can come down to three basic elements. One, that you're looking after and connecting to your body. Two, that you're connecting to other humans. And three, that you're connecting to the world around you. So here's some ideas. Let's see what you think about these. The first one is about taking gentle exercise. And exercise can be highly beneficial in terms of it can clear your thoughts, it can help you feel more tired by the end of the day so that you can sleep better. Walking is a really easy and straightforward one for most people to do, just getting out and just gentle motions. It can stimulate your eyes and brain whilst you're surrounding yourself with beauty of nature, and even within the city there are lots of things to enjoy and take pleasure in. It can boost your mood, it can reduce anxiety, it can reduce worry. There's also a social element to walking as well, and if you have a look at the Ramblers website, they are a charity, and the Ramblers Association offer wellbeing walks all across the country. Have a look at their website because they will most likely be offering walks nearby. The other thing that you might want to do is take exercise a step further, and while swimming is a really wonderful thing to do, really invigorating thing to do, if your local sewage outlet is, you know, pumping out, then maybe you might want to reconsider. But generally, there are lots of places that you can go where you're not, you know, breathing and drinking in other people's business. So there are lots of groups across the UK that you can join. Blue Tits Chill Swimmers is one such organisation. They provide details of groups in your area. They describe themselves as kind of really normal people. There's nobody athletic there. They say that they're a little bit bonkers, which, you know, fair enough. I think we can all assign that label to ourselves at some point during the day. I know I can. So if you feel that it's something you want to do, check them out. Have a look on their website and see what's going on. You could also try stepping out of your comfort zone. Now, this doesn't mean that you need to jump out of a plane or you need to, you know, take up mud wrestling. I don't know why I chose that as an option, but you know, each to their own. But it could be as simple as taking a new dog walking route. It's something where you are shifting things up and changing things, because you don't need to do something big. Actually, just building resilience and confidence to do other things, and little tiny ones, can be really, really effective, rather than like one big life-changing one. So maybe have a little think about how you could shift things and switch things up. One way to do that could be about learning new skills. And learning new skills could be a hobby. It could be something that you used to do, but you've forgotten about, or you've thought that you didn't have any time to do it. Or it could be something brand new. I always find that at this time of year, I really want to like immerse myself in doing something new. Like learning just seems to kind of be like a need at this time of year. Now, there is a website called Skillshare, and at the moment they have a free trial. They have a free 7-day trial, and they've got loads of online courses that you could do. You could join for a week, see how you feel. If you don't like it, withdraw. No fees incurred. But learning can boost your self-confidence and a sense of purpose. It can allow you to connect with other people as well. We have something close to hand. We have Pearson U. Now, Pearson U is not just like loads of work-related things. There's so many things on there that you can do that have nothing to do with work. So have a look at them, because there may be something that you think, oh, I wouldn't mind, you know, learning how to knit, or, you know, that new software thing that everybody's talking about. Have a look at it and see what you think. Volunteering can be really, really good. And at Pearson, we're so lucky we get 5 full days to volunteer. And if you're feeling low, sometimes the best thing to do is to look outwards rather than inwards. Easier said than done, but just try it. It can reset our brains. It can help us realise all the things that we have that we can be positive about. Volunteering has numerous benefits for health and well-being. It can create and sustain social bonds, and it can be good for others as well as yourself. If you're looking for ideas, there is a website called Do It, D-O space I-T, and that is a database of UK volunteering opportunities. A really lovely thing to do at any time, which we can all do this now. Well, I won't make us do it now, we can do it after this session, but is to sing and dance like no one is watching or listening. Singing and dancing allows you to turn off a stream of consciousness and live in the moment. You can do it to the radio, you can do it while you're cooking, you can do it while you're cleaning, you can do it in the car, you can do it in the shower, you can even do it in 80 The Strand or in your local Pearson office. Absolutely go for it. No one will mind. And ideally what would happen is you get up and you start singing. You know, I've had the time of my life from Dirty Dancing, and then everybody gets up, people start, you know, doing the lifts, everything. That's the goal. That's what we're aiming for. Making some me time is also a really lovely thing to do, and make a conscious choice to laugh every day, to stay playful, to be curious, Spend time with people that you love. Identify the things that make you happy. Is it a cup of tea and a biscuit with your friend? Then do it. Make a plan. Do it now. Sort it out. Do things that you enjoy. Eat chocolate in the bath whilst listening to Flight of the Conchords. Anything you want, just do it. Just look after yourself. And speaking of looking after yourself, meditation is a really simple way to sort yourself out. And we're going to do one now. It'll only take a couple of minutes. This is just a simple focus on physical sensations in your body. Meditation is free. There's loads on YouTube that are free. You can do it. If you want to, I'll invite you now to do it. Just sit in a comfortable position. Just shift around. Relax your muscles. If you want to close your eyes, please do so. You can keep them open if you want, or look down. I just want you to breathe in deeply through your nose or your mouth. And as you breathe out, just sit up straight, but just relax your shoulders. And take another deep breath in. And just sigh it out. And allow any tension that's in your face, in your jaw, in your eyes, in your forehead, just release it all. And let's just sit here for a moment and notice the connection with maybe the floor with our feet, maybe our bum on the seat. Any other parts of the body that are connecting surfaces. And just allow yourself to be in this moment with your breath, with your body. And starting with your feet, we're just going to invite a sense of warmth, glow to your feet, all over your feet and up through your ankles, your calves and your shins, your knees, like a ready break outline as we go through the top of the legs and the thighs and the pelvis, your bum, and up through the torso, your belly and your lower back, your sides, all the way up through your chest to your shoulders, down through your arms, to your wrists and your fingers and your fingertips, and up through the body, through the neck, the back of the head and the forehead and the eyes and the eyelids and the mouth and your tongue behind your teeth and your jaw, and just allowing this sense of warmth to be all running through all through your body as you sit here, gently breathing. Taking in a deeper breath as we breathe out, just relaxing again. Taking another deeper breath. And as we do, sigh it out and opening our eyes if we've had them closed. Be thankful for just giving yourself those moments. Ah, wonderful. My recommended book this month is called Full Catastrophe Living. It's by the wonderful John Kabat-Zinn. He developed the program of mindfulness practice in use around the world today. It's a lovely book you can keep by your bedside cabinet if you like. It gives you ideas and approaches on everyday stresses and pain and things that we might experience and that we don't really know what to do about. And he can give you ideas, and it's a very fascinating and supportive book. So if you want something to have a look at, it's huge, by the way. It's like a telephone directory. It's really thick, but it's brilliant, and you don't need to read it all at once. That's it. 15 minutes like that. Boom. Thank you for giving yourself these moments to focus on yourself. Look after yourself today. Thank you very much. I hope it's given you some ideas and some thoughts and some ways forward. Carry these things with you through the day. ever gets too much, you know, remember you can just sit and do a little practice. Go on YouTube and get a meditation. Sort yourself out. There's no rush, there's no worry. Just look after yourselves. Thank you. Until the next time, bye everybody.
Thanks, Paul. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye everyone. Take care.